It sounds like PSG.
Welcome to the Ministry of Vibes, the one podcast that sold out before it even started. Speaking of, we are so blessed by our corporate sponsor, Nickelodeon, that we have a special guest tonight. Carl Wheezer, please introduce yourself.
Hey, everybody.
And we're also sponsored by Nickelodeon's overseer, Kyle.
Yo, what's good?
Hey.
Bro, do you like feet? Hell yeah. Bro, you work at Nickelodeon, you must like feet. Dude,
I am once again asking for your feet pics.
Yeah,
All right.
Lucas is here too.
And, joined with us in the Vibes
I am
squad
once
is
again asking for your
me,
feet pics.
Avery, Lane,
Hey, what's up? I'm Lane.
and we got Lucas.
Hello, hello.
You also may have been wondering, aren't we all fucking dead? Because in the end of last episode, we all died from coronavirus. Well, here's the answer. Yes. But we're all in purgatory, and it's exactly the fucking same. So.
Can you pause?
No.
Aren't purgatory in Nebraska the same thing?
Yeah, like, that's why it's exactly the same. Alright, so let's begin with what happened this week. As we all know, Brexit officially happened January 31st. So how do you guys feel about
That's
that?
my favorite cereal.
It's time to fucking go, mate. I've had enough of the fucking European Union, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Fucking unreal.
Honestly, it'd be fucking great if this just leads to the downfall of the UK, because free Wales, free Ireland, free Scotland, free Isle of Man.
Hey,
Come out, you black and tans.
come out and
Come
fight
out,
me,
you
like,
black
come
and
out.
tans. How many Republicans are gonna get scared that the British are gonna immigrate to America?
Well, you see, Republicans don't care if you're an immigrant as long as you're white.
Yeah, that's why they're not talking about Russian immigrants or Ukraine immigrants. But aren't they trying to be wannabe Tea Party?
They are Tea
No.
Party at this point. Tea Party got absorbed by libertarians and Republicans.
Yeah, fair enough.
So,
I don't know politics.
Carl, what
Sorry,
do you
you
think
don't have
about?
to.
Carl, what do you think about Brexit?
Well, I just think that, those fuckers had it coming. Me and Nigel are really good friends. And, I don't like the poor people in the UK. I'm tired of the immigrants ruining our country.
So, can we say that your words are also the same as Nickelodeon's?
And of course they are.
Carl doesn't represent Nickelodeon at all as
Are
a
you sure?
whole.
That's not true, you stupid fuck.
Carl, you signed a fucking contract.
I wet my ass with that contract.
Well, did that count as your signature?
No.
Alright, Kyle, please explain the political beliefs of Nickelodeon as a whole, then.
We believe in
Nickelodeon Corporation trademark does not hate
No.
immigrants
Shut the fuck up.
or poor people.
What does Nickelodeon love?
Feet pics.
Good, wholesome family
Give
and
us your
friendship.
feet pics now.
What the
We only hire employees who have a fourth finish.
God, I love our corporate overseers. Let's all take a
Yeah, I
fucking
don't
quick
have a
moment
gun
to
constantly
praise
pointed at my head
Nickelodeon.
at all.
Go on Nickelodeon. Check out their new shows, such as
Check out season 11 of
Nickelodeon?
The Fairly Odd Parents.
Season
Still going
55 of
strong.
SpongeBob and,
Oh, that
and Fairly Odd Parents with the 50th new character.
oh, who's the new character this time?
I don't remember.
Girl.
Yeah.
That's based.
Check out Dan Snyder's new live drama of about teenage girls, where it's got close-up shots of their feet.
Ooh.
Wait, don't tell Carl about that. Oh God.
I love those feet pics so much.
Carl,
Do you guys think that do you think that Dan Schneider and like Quentin Tarantino just chill in the bar and talk about feet?
Yeah,
yeah, I
I've been
think
to one of their
so.
parties.
Kyle, what does Nickelodeon have to say about these accusations about just talking about feet?
I mean, Nickelodeon is in the belief that if you like something, just go for it, man. Oh.
Carl, do you have anything to say about that?
I want to fuck Jimmy Neutron's mom.
Carl, that's not family
And
friendly.
I want her to peg me.
Carl, that's not family friendly.
I don't give a fuck.
I was sipping some water and I was just fucking spitting it out.
Spit, don't swallow.
So in other news,
How did we book him on the show again?
He held me at gunpoint. I had no choice.
So basically, contrary to popular belief, we're not making a whole lot of money with season 12 of Fairly Odd Parents.
Is it
Bro, I thought you
12
said
now?
season 14. No, I said season 12. Who cares? No one's counting at this point anyway.
Did anybody?
Remember when the guy who made Fairly Odd Parents was like posting like like neoliberal bullshit or something like that?
Butch Hartman's views does not reflect that of the Nickelodeon Corporation as a whole.
So speaking of, we wanted to get into what Nickelodeon thinks about the next thing in the news. You guys might have heard of it. It's the thing that everybody is thinking about right now.
Oh yeah, the coronavirus? Hell yeah.
No. What we're actually talking about, we already died of corona, so like that's old news now. What we actually want to talk about is
I can't
Trump's
believe you guys
acquittal
let
in
me
the
come down
impeachment
here with you.
trial.
Yeah, we're talking about Trump's acquittal because American politics is the world politics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
There's no country other than America.
America.
All I gotta say is Nickelodeon is orange, Trump is orange, we vibe.
We vibe.
Oh my god.
What
Okay.
does the Nickelodeon Corporation think about the acquittal of Donald Trump?
Nancy Pelosi's horse face is the reason why our orange PR is bad.
Carl, do you have any words?
Keep America great 2020.
Good, Carl. Now, read the rest of it.
Hold on, let me look again. Okay. We need to build the wall and blow up
Yeah?
water and
And you can check out the broadcasting of the building of the wall on Nickelodeon.
and tonight after George Lopez at 10 o'clock.
Speaking
talk
of
about
George
George
Lopez,
Lopez.
Nickelodeon. I wanted to ask the Nickelodeon Corporation this for a long time. There's been spreading news of like a conspiracy theory going on. I'm not sure if it's real or not. I heard that George Lopez is actually Josip Broz Tito.
I got this.
Carl, don't say shit.
Shut the fuck up.
Carl, I swear to God, if you say something, they'll kill me.
Yeah, do you want Kyle dead, Carl?
As a proud Bosnian, it makes me so happy that people are still acknowledging Tito in 2020.
Whoa, guys, we have fucking new news here. Carl Wheezer is a Chad Bosnian.
Hell yeah, yes, I'm Bosanac. I love Bosnia. Fuck Serbia. Wow, I'm in awe.
I'm in awe.
the first ever Yugoslavian Nickelodeon character.
Finally,
Oh,
we're
no.
getting representation.
I don't know.
Thank you guys for giving us ideas for our new character on the Fairly Odd Parents.
Oh, what's the
Oh,
idea?
God, oh,
Can
fuck.
you give us a sneak peek?
Oh,
No.
here's a hint. They're Yugoslavian.
Whoa!
Okay, but yeah, apparently is the thing about Pelosi faking like her ripping it up like true?
She didn't fake it, but it was like a copy of the speech though. So, you know, she helped pass the legislation that got the migrant like fucking camps made like for like the fucking detention centers and shit, for immigrants, and But it's really epic that she used her girl power to tear up a copy of a speech when it was already said. Wow, epic.
All right, Carl and Kyle, we would like to ask you
I love
about
corporate America.
what is your guys' opinion on the whole Epstein case recently and the Me Too movement regarding Dan Snyder's previous scandal?
Yeah. That's a good question, actually.
No comment.
Carl?
I cannot make any comment.
Well, actually,
Carl, you
Justin,
better not
we have
fucking
breaking
make a comment.
So I actually read the entirety
You won't
of the
get those
Epstein
feet
flight
pics if you make a
log,
fucking comment.
And, it reads
No, I
here,
want my feet picked.
Carl, I'm gonna have to break this to you.
Give
You're
me
on
my
the Epstein
feet pics.
flight.
you
You're on
son
the
of a
Epstein
bitch.
flight logs. Tell us about the Epstein flight logs.
I gotta go.
That's good, Carl.
Kyle, this just in, you were also on the Epstein flight logs.
This isn't in my
croissant?
contract.
It says right here, Kyle from Nickelodeon.
The Kyle
Fuck.
at Nickelodeon. They're all named Dan. It's just the one Kyle.
No, his name is Dan Kyle from Nickelodeon.
Oh shit,
God,
Mr. Kyle.
don't talk about my
Did
corporate
you take
name.
the Lolita
Oh, shit,
Express?
shit.
Did you diddle a
Wait,
child?
stop.
Uh,
I see a fucking sniper out the window, bro.
uh,
They're watching us. dude.
No, I have so much
I
to
didn't know
do.
I mean,
Nickelodeon had hitmen in purgatory.
Nothing happened here. Nothing. They weren't in the Epstein flight logs. Never happened, guys.
So, guys, how about those Kansas City riots after the Chiefs won the Super Bowl?
Sue.
I
My
like the
favorite
video.
was Tree Guy.
Yeah, I like
Guy's
the
the
video
best.
on Twitter whenever Mahomes just threw a fan a football and then some dude ran into a parking meter trying to catch it.
I like that video of the dude climbing
Yeehaw.
the tree with his ass out and just like,
Yeah, it's
fell on
great.
it.
You
The
see,
dude's base.
me, Lane, and Kyle. Kyle actually, before going to Nickelodeon, is a Missouri resident. So we're
Yeah,
all proud
former
of
Missouri
our boys in the
resident.
Kansas City Chiefs.
This just in, Carl Wheezer is also a Missouri resident.
That's not true, you son of a bitch. You put those words in my mouth again, I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, Lane, I think you're forgetting Retroville's in Texas.
Go Cowboys.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Go Cowboys. Don't remember the last time they won.
I love being a neoliberal so much.
Lane, calm down, calm down. All right, if we talk about it too much, everybody will get pissed off.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough sports for
Yeah.
5 podcast episodes.
It's
Yeah,
alright how
sorry,
we
I
can
feel like
talk
all of our
about
new
politics,
viewers,
but we
like-
can't talk about sports.
In the future, I can already guess that like most of our listeners will become Redditors.
Yeah, but we can always just do shitty political jokes when the European Championships happen.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, you guys ready for USA to win the World
The
Cup?
people
too?
on the people on the Poland Ball subreddit went fucking bonkers whenever the World Cup was on.
Amazing.
No, remember when fuck in like the okay, so there's this Discord me and Lucas were in a long time ago, listeners, and the World Cup was on, and basically, like, all these, like, Reddit nerds and shit suddenly cared about, like, sports, but only for the World Cup because they saw it as, like, a fucking game of, like, Hot Hearts of Iron or some shit.
It sounds like the guys who root for Germany and only Germany.
Yeah, basically.
Bro, I like them for their uniform aesthetic, bro. I'm not a
Yeah,
Nazi.
it's just the aesthetic, bro. Speaking of,
As a Nickelodeon ambassador,
Being
being a Nazi is mega cringe.
Don't fuck with us history boys. We're closet Nazis.
Wait, hold on. Are you Russian? May I sniff your butthole, please?
So, guys, back to local news. This is some true Missouri news here. So you may remember in last episode I had a little reading series, from the glorious newspaper, the Paper Rag.
Yeah, fucking Dr.
Well,
The cum rag.
this just in, a brand new one for the entire month of January. Another good recap. But this time it doesn't rhyme and it's less fun.
Oh.
So- Let's
love rhyme
dive into
schemes.
yesteryear and learn about what happened in the sacred month of January.
Okay.
President Trump done it again. In the first week and a half
Whoa!
of 2020, he ordered a drone strike that killed Soleimani, #1 terrorist in the world. Iranian
Talk about
general.
Soleimani the Nickelodeon.
What's your source that
Corporation.
Soleimani is the #1 terrorist in the world? Dude,
Oh,
trust
here,
me.
Let me look for the citations real quick. Oh, wait. They're fucking Isitani. Alright.
Wow, it's that local, huh?
I'm glad, like, the headline on the top, like, after it says the paper rag, like, it's a small subtitle thing. I don't know if I said this last time, but each print has a paper of useful or useless information. You be the judge.
It's such a local paper that the high school has better citations than this newspaper.
Oh, for real. Like, this thing's several pages, too, but I'm only going to grace us with, like, the first part.
Okay.
Okay, so everybody ready for the next paragraph here? Iranian commander Soleimani was responsible for at least 600 American deaths and thousands of terrorist killings over the years, including a countless of his own countrymen. Where are the fucking sources for that?
Can I stop you right there, Avery? Can I
No.
ask the Republicans if they're listening?
Yeah, go ahead. Ask the question.
I'm
Is it-
listening. I'm listening.
Is it terrorism if you kill a U.S. soldier that's in your country?
Shut up, you fucking libtard.
Is it terrorism if you kill a
Carl,
soldier that's
Carl,
been?
why don't you talk about your former time in the military?
Darkness imprisoning me. All that I see, absolute horror.
Carl, why don't you go sit down and get through that flashback?
Shut the fuck up. I'm fine. I don't need your help.
Carl, you're gonna get too excited. Please calm down.
No.
Guys, restrain him. He's fucking punching the walls.
Shut up, my name's not Kyle. Your name's Kyle. You're supposed to do that, not me.
So,
All right, guys.
let's get back to this. He was, okay, imminently, he spelled imminently wrong, and it's so fucking bad. He was
I bet he did.
imminently planning or destroying then the number 4, of U.S. embassies in the Middle East, as our intelligence sources have discovered. He was on his way to the embassy in Baghdad when he was blown up in his vehicle.
Kaboom.
Wasn't it at an airport? What the fuck?
Yeah, it was at an airport in Iraq. We legit
Yeah.
bombed an airport.
Remember,
When
no
will the
English.
horror end?
Another fine victory for America.
God bless America.
Boy, I tell you what, I didn't even know about this cheesy Suleimani guy, but when they blew him up, I was really happy. He's one of them Iranian generals.
Remember no
Tide,
English?
Roll Tide! Yeehaw!
Look 'em horns, boy.
I swear to Christ.
South will rise again, boy.
Oh God, I hope they don't.
Oh man.
God, I hope they do, only to fall like all empires.
While the Republican praised the president's action, the Democrats proclaimed that he wanted to start a war with Iran to avert focus of being impeached, to which he replied,
Gosh, who would
"We
have
took
thought
action
that?
last night to stop
That's such a
war.
controversial
Oh.
opinion.
Bro, I'm fucking reading!
It's time during silent reading time.
He's talking
I'm
during
sorry,
independent
please go
reading, I
on.
swear to fucking God.
What the fuck?
Oh my God.
Joan.
Oh my
Joe,
God. You made it down here
James,
too?
you're alive! Bro!
What the fuck is going on?
We're recording, dude.
Oh.
Dude, you're
Editing
welcome
out
to
there.
purgatory. You're oh, he fucking left.
Oh,
Oh,
he's back.
I guess
Oh,
he's already
okay.
sent to hell.
What'd you say?
Oh, he's back again. Okay.
I left when you cut off. I didn't hear you.
Well, you see, you're in purgatory with the rest of us. If you remember in the last episode, we all died of coronavirus by the end.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So right now we're talking about hell. It's basically the same as the real world. Right now I'm doing a reading of the local newspaper. You're free. Feel free to join in.
All right. I was just gonna say that hell's the reality where Pete wins.
All right,
Oh,
we didn't even
God.
talk about that yet, actually.
We'll get there. At
We're
the
getting
end.
to
We're
it. Calm
We're
down.
only like 21
Okay.
minutes in, folks.
All right, 3, 2. Okay, so on the count
We're
of
still recording.
You
okay,
gotta
but like,
dangle
I
a
know you can
carrot.
just spit it out. Or,
Alright.
like, all right, yeah,
Okay.
collect yourself.
So back to the reading. In the last paragraph. While the Republicans praised the president's action, the Democrats proclaimed that he wanted to start a war with Iran to avert focus of being impeached, to which he replied, "We took action last night to stop a war. We did not take action to start a war." He also warned Iran, if blood of one American is spilled in reprisal, more strikes would be certain to follow. Jones left. That's based. I guess he's already sent to hell, guys.
He went to super hell.
So I think that's enough for a good dive into yesteryear, also known as a month ago.
You know
Damn,
what's
that
funny?
actually happened a month ago. Wow.
Trump could have like done nothing and got away with the fucking trial.
He still did.
Yeah, it was his corporate lackeys helping him out. God, Lane.
All right.
Keep up. He literally
Yeah, but-
had no reason to kill anyone.
Carl, what's your thoughts on the drone strikes?
You know, I think it was the right decision to make. That fucker had it coming. We need to enforce
Carl, we don't
American,
condone violence at Nickelodeon. What did we talk about?
we need to enforce American democracy all around the world. And so, as a proud neoliberal, it really put a smile on my face.
God bless the USA.
Amen, brother.
So, what I really want to point out is that the fact that Trump could have like not killed anyone and got away with his trial like scot-free.
Oh,
So like, it just goes to show that he's a coward and he's afraid.
he's just based in
and
red pill,
what's-
dude. You
what's
don't
new,
understand.
though?
It's the return of Christ.
No, he's just a man. He's afraid.
He's a poo-poo man.
He's afraid that this great nation, which he didn't make great ever, is gonna reject him and he's gonna be a loser. What do you mean? Everything's fine. Everything's great.
Yeah,
I
the
haven't
economy-
died yet. Fuck up, liberal loser.
But dude, the economy's great.
Yeah. The economy's
Dude.
great, bro.
So what if
Speaking
I
of
can't afford
which-
food?
This is your public service announcement from the Ministry of Vibes. Do your taxes because I don't want any of you based red-pilled MAGA patriots going to prison over tax fraud.
Well, actually, guys, you know, if you don't do your taxes this year, President Trump will give you a fucking part. Will give you a part of like he'll make you his vice president if you do the least amount of taxes this year, guys.
What'll happen to
Trump
Mike
will make
Pence?
you his vice president.
It's a competition.
Mike Pence did his taxes this year, so he's not qualified.
Remember, guys, the Republican oath is taxation is theft, but give me that Social Security check.
Like, don't you want to fucking work with the star of The Apprentice, guys? Just don't do your taxes. Just don't.
Don't do your taxes. Trump will refund it in Iraqi dinar.
Yeah, invest in the Iraqi dinar as well, and also invest
Stock
in our
is rising.
podcast. I don't have a way for you to invest into the podcast, but if you mail us some cash, we're bound to receive it.
Yeah, our address is 42069 Weed Street.
Yeah, that's the location of the Vibe Shack in Nebraska. Okay,
It's
so
in the middle of some
I
quarantine.
think it's time to address the elephant in the room, and I'm not talking about Carl Wheezer's fat ass either.
Damn, Carl,
What did
you
you say to me, you
did.
son of a bitch? You fucking fucker!
yeah, you can't
You
be
son of a
mean to our
bitch.
sponsors like this.
Shut the fuck up! I don't care. Nickelodeon is a dirty neoliberal company.
Lucas, I'm gonna beat your ass.
Oh, you come into our
candy, son of a bitch!
you come into our Vibe Shack. You just threaten us at every
Yeah,
turn.
you just
We're gonna
threaten
beat
us
your
in our
ass.
own Vibe Shack that you sponsor.
You're
Bro, we're gonna take you to one of the 5 gay sex rooms, okay?
I would like
wait. Nickelodeon's forcing me to say this. It's like an
I am not
automatic
reading
response. The
off a piece
brainwashing
of
got to me.
paper. This is a real document. I mean, this is a real speech I remember from the top of my head. We will. This is a non-binding contract. Oh shit!
Do you think they have corporate assassins in purgatory?
Yeah,
I
remember they're
think
aiming
all the
snipers at
corporate
us earlier.
assassins are in
Speaking of,
purgatory.
Lane, can you close the blinds?
Yeah, sure, bro. I got you.
I'm just gonna move to the middle of the room.
All right, so let's actually address the
Pete
elephant in the room.
Buttigieg in the Iowa
Hold
caucuses.
on. Let's
Oh,
address
no.
the real elephant in the room.
We want to talk about cock, all right, but we got other shit to do.
It's what it is. I'll start the introductions here. All right. So in Iowa, a few days ago, there was or wasn't a caucus. I genuinely don't remember. One thing's for sure, on the Republican side, Bill Weld has a single delegate, and so he won, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I think Bill Weld, he's bound for like just a surge in the polls.
And so there's another one, I believe. I think the Democrat one kind of happened. But all we know
Not
from that
sure.
one is Bernie won.
Yeah,
For anyone,
Yeah,
he definitely
But-
won.
but
Carl, say the line.
then something else happened.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh God! Wait, are you insinuating that something happened? Carl, what happened?
Mayor Pete Buttigieg rigged the vote.
Wait, are you saying that Pete Buttigieg, the nice humble mayor from South Bend, Indiana, rigged the election?
Yes.
You know what? I think I can agree with that. Let's dive into it, folks.
Right into it.
So as we know, the Democratic caucus did happen in Iowa. A lot of people were there in order to, rep our homeboy, Bernie Sanders. Full endorsement of the Ministry of Vibes podcast. Donate to Bernie Sanders.
Full endorsement from Nickelodeon, too.
Oh, yeah.
Except for me.
Bernie doesn't accept
Carl.
the Nickelodeon donation, but he'll take it as an ode of gratitude.
He'll say he's endorsed, but he won't accept your fucking money.
Carl, do you want those fucking feet pics or not?
I do.
All right, say the line. Say it.
Keep America great, 2020.
Shit. So, as we know, a lot of people went there to, vote for Bernie Sanders because Bernie Sanders actually is the only one that is supporting the people. He won by at least 6,000 votes, popular vote-wise. But, Iowa Caucus, they had a new app called Shadow. Not at all a suspicious name. That
Shadow the
And not
Hedgehog.
associated with the Sonic character either.
Yeah, not associated with
Okay, okay. Quick aside. When Shadow was trending on Twitter, I thought she was in the Sonic movie.
I'm not gonna lie, Lucas. I also did.
And then I looked into it, and I'm like, Pete Buttigieg, what's this all about? And then I'm like, oh.
This just in:
Oh.
Pete Buttigieg plays Shadow in the new Sonic movie.
Yeah, he plays. Yeah, you
But
see, Shadow is
Shadow's not a rat.
Yeah, but you see, Shadow actually turns into a CIA agent in the movie, just like Pete Buttigieg.
And just like in the game, how he was a CIA agent.
I am Shadow. Give me your feet pics now.
Nice Caucus.
I'm a black hedgehog. I say the N-word.
No, don't
Don't
say
do it! Don't do it! Looks like a sniper has taken out Lane.
Disgusting black creatures, get out of my sight.
You're canceled.
Alright.
Let's get actually back into it.
Get out of my face, Android.
Let's go around the round table here. Who won the Iowa Caucus in you guys' firm belief?
Bernie.
Bernie
100%.
did.
Bernie. All right, cool. I see we're all in agreement here. No one has to die tonight.
Yo, quick thing. Can we talk about how they were like taking like all the minority votes from Bernie and then like, oh, get with these other candidates so they look less shitty. Move out of the way so we can see the black people in the shot.
There's
I don't know if
a video trending on Twitter of a Warren supporter ridiculing this black man and his wife because they didn't vote for Warren.
Well, I guess Warren's girl power wasn't enough.
Yeah.
Neither was her Native American ancestry.
But let's talk about an effective use of girl power tonight. It turns out a lot of Hillary Clinton's lackeys are actually like part of the board on, the Shadow, like whoever the corporation that made Shadow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I did not know about that.
It is a lot wacky times, And Shadow actually did receive like a lot of money from like different candidates, including Biden and Buttigieg. The big one, like in the conspiracy, is Buttigieg because he's obviously like delegate wise in the lead by like 0.1%.
We all know Sneaky Pete's the fucking worst candidate for this presidency.
Rat boy, yeah.
Rat boy.
Could you imagine a fucking debate with Trump and Buttigieg? Oh my fucking.
Oh my
It would just be
lord.
Pete trying to raise his hand while Trump saying, "You're a loser, Pete. You fucking rat face. You fucking.
What
are you, gay? What are you, fucking gay?
Are you a bottom or a top, PD?
I heard Mayor Pete has a really small peen.
That's why he's a bottom.
Smallest wiener in South Bend.
And like,
Do you guys think
keep
that
calling,
Vince-
like Trump would keep calling him like booty ass and shit.
All right, booty ass. Here's the deal.
Booty gag.
My wife says I need to stimulate my prostate, and I heard that you're the guy to talk to about this."
We're fucking canceled.
Yeah, we're done. Alright, cut that whole bit out. Cut
I am
that
not. I think as long as
Leave it
we
in.
acknowledge our mistake, it's okay, fellas. We're
Oh
sorry.
boy, you can cut that out.
I actually kind of heard it, but I don't think anybody
Keep it in.
cares.
Keep it in, leave it all in. We're doing it live.
Live from purgatory.
Okay, do you guys think that Ben Shapiro would side with Pete Buttigieg for, like white college nerd solidarity?
No, he's gay. Ben Shapiro would be like, I don't agree with your homosexuality, Petey boy. That's a great sin in the eyes of God.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
Fuck.
I forgot that Shapiro holds good Christian values, even though he's a Jew.
Well, dude, he
'Cause
just
that's what
heavily supports Israel.
That's what the
bro.
founding
I already
fathers
did.
built the nation on, dipshit.
Facts don't care about your feelings, libtard. And then, his feelings got hurt in a BBC interview.
He called the most conservative reporter in the UK a liberal.
Nice try, liberal.
Can somebody viewers of artistic talent please make Sonic Adventure 2 battle cover art, but instead of Sonic and Shadow squaring off, it's Pete Buttigieg and Ben Shapiro.
I think deep down, Buttigieg and Ben Shapiro hold the exact same beliefs.
Just
You know,
one's
it's
gay
just- yeah,
and
no,
one's Jewish.
No, is he even gay? He might be gay for clout.
I mean, have you seen
As a
him
fellow
kiss his
gay
husband?
person, I don't think he's gay.
I'm pretty sure, people kiss, in a way that actually looks like they're trying to, have an emotional connection to people. I don't think Pete is able to have an emotional connection with another person except for, rage and contempt.
That's true. He's got the Midwest rage. He shoots a dog every night.
Amen.
He just
We did
punches
not
his
rip that
wall
off
while
from
he
Chop Out
punches
Guys.
his wall while he listens to fucking Eminem.
Yeah. He downs a monster and then just starts listening to Eminem and Logic, and he says, Eminem is the MLK of rap, and Logic is the MLK2 of rap.
They beats the shit out of chest.
He's got a shrine in his backyard of Bernie, and he just vigorously jacks off to it every
No, he
night.
has a voodoo doll, and he's like, please get another heart attack! You son
He's
of
just
a
big.
bitch.
Pete's behind the testing of the heart attack gun on Bernie Sanders.
Dude, Buttigieg, fucking loses the nomination to Bernie. He's straight up gonna try to fucking shoot him. Pete Buttigieg, his entire life is dedicated to becoming president.
This just
Like
in, in
age
purgatory,
6.
since time is non-linear in purgatory, we have a live audio feed from New Hampshire of Mayor Pete's speech after losing the New Hampshire nominee.
Oh shit, let's hear
This
it.
is what you fucking did! This is what...
Listen here, Bernie, you son of a bitch!
Oh my god,
Still my
Austin's there?
nomination? I'll beat your ass!
He pulls out a gun and just goes, "When will you learn?"
Yeah, Pete Buttigieg becomes
We're going heavy in the
black-pilled and then-
Sonic lore tonight.
Yeah, no, Pete Buttigieg gets so fucking angry, and he just becomes black pilled, and then becomes just a fucking incel type. And then they also
Do you
post
think he'll
gain
develop
weed shit.
Clover car shakes?
He also posts gain weed shit unironically. It's just this is what you get, Veronica.
Pete
Veronica
changes his
left me for Chad after I shit on the art teacher's desk. Well, fuck you, Sharon.
Pete changes his fucking Twitter AVI to an anime character and blacks out his banner and says, "Nobody talk to me."
Does anyone have Pete's Discord? I want to see if he's okay.
This episode has declined into the shit talk on Mayor Pete Buttigieg episode.
Yeah,
Well,
we
yeah,
didn't
this
even
is what
talk
it's all
about anything
about.
other than the caucus happened.
Yeah, nothing else of actual
Because everyone's
importance fucking
overshadowed by
happened.
fucking Pete.
One thing I do want to highlight, though, is the fight is not over. They tried to rig it, but Bernie still fucking won. Be ready to fight out there in New Hampshire, comrades.
And
Are
to
you
our
asking
Missouri
for-
friends,
I'm once again
Um,
asking for your financial support. I cannot hear
also
his voice.
to our Missouri friends, March 10th is our caucus, so be ready to get out there and you know,
Where's it
fight
being
for the
held
good to
at?
fight.
Also, I highly doubt Republicans are listening. Okay, guys, get in. I have a little secret for you.
Oh, okay.
Republicans are deluded. They'll honestly think that Trump will beat Bernie because we will never have a dirty pinko communist in our office.
The GOP is wanting
So,
us to vote for
so,
Bernie
like,
because they think he's a
states
weak
with
candidate.
You're not
So,
wrong, you
guys,
son of a
guys,
bitch.
Guys. So, hear me out. I'm not done.
Shut the fuck up, liberal.
Fuck up, Carl. Kick your ass.
Say that again, bitch. I dare you.
I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
No. For you.
Do you guys remember that scene in Killer Bean where the cop's just like, let me put this in a language you can understand?
Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Yeah,
Guys,
Avery's
fellas, I have
the
some
bean that kicked the cop.
I have some top news for you as well. In states with open primaries, like Republicans will try to vote Democrat anyway because like primaries, like we already know Trump's the incumbent president. He's going to be the fucking Republican nominee. So they'll like vote like the worst Democrat, convince them that Bernie is, and then we'll have more votes for Bernie. It's a win-win, boys.
Hey man, it'll work. They think Bernie is the weakest candidate.
Yeah. So we just show them, bro. So, yeah.
The White House says Qasim al-Rimi, the leader of the terrorist group Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, was killed in an airstrike in Yemen.
Wait,
Today?
Was it today?
Yeah, today.
Oh, Yemen,
Oh,
that Black
fuck.
Ops 2 map?
Yeah. No, like the country.
Fuck, Kyle, are you such a fucking zoomer? Okay, oh, Jesus Christ, found it. Oh my god. Lucas, do you want to read this reading series?
What?
I'll shoot you a link.
How about Carl? Carl came on here
Actually,
wanting
Carl,
to
yeah,
do
you
some
wanna do
work.
a reading series?
What am I reading again?
Oh, I shot you a link.
Hold on. Wait.
Actually, here's the paper.
This is a pizza menu.
Fucker. Here, try this one. Yeah, here you go.
This is a condom.
I know.
Where's the link? Where's the link?
Check the fucking group chat!
Which one?
Alright, Carl,
Discord.
come with me to one of the 5 gay sex rooms.
Damn,
No,
I'm gonna,
no.
I'm gonna
Oh.
actually.
I see it.
You fucking. I'm gonna have to cut that whole part. Actually, let's keep it.
I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I really
Hold on,
don't.
my laptop has to load. It's a real piece of
Guys, we gotta get to the lowest of the low before we can get to the highest of the high, you know what I'm saying?
Base.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, man. We've all been there. Like when she shoved Star-Lord in my asshole.
You shoved Ultralord up your ass.
Yeah, Ultra-Lord.
Wait, you're not Shane.
Yeah. I'm saying she shoved Star-Lord in my asshole.
Oh.
I'm
Fine.
sorry, Carl.
The leader
You
of
told me about this.
Al-Qaeda in Yemen believed dead in U.S. airstrike. Welcome
Oh,
to
fuck.
Security Brief. What's on tap today? Qasim al-Raimi, the leader of Al-Qaeda branch in Yemen, is believed to have been killed in a CIA airstrike. Pompeo condemns the Chinese crackdown on Uyghur Muslims during a visit to Kazakhstan, and Turkey carries out an airstrike against Syrian forces.
Whoa, that's fucking Jesus. Okay.
It's
That's...
confirmed that Qasim al-Raimi, the leader of Al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, who has a long history of terrorist activities dating back to the 1990s, would represent a significant blow to the group.
Oh no.
Wow. This is some big news for neoliberal America. I couldn't be more happy.
Dude, I can't wait. How many terrorist leaders do we have to kill before we can finally send troops to the Middle East again? Oh boy.
I'll give it 2.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
How
What was
about we
his
just,
number
like-
2, though?
How about we just train more more Muslim terrorist cells to fight against communism in the Middle East again?
And then they fight us again.
Yeah.
No, this is actually a win-win because then Bernie will get elected. And they'll be like, oh, the communists.
Oh no.
Oh,
Uh,
so, Jesus.
Wow.
it's amazing how Republicans don't see a difference between Soviet Russia and the
A man
fucking
from
Republic of
Vermont.
Iran. Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe it. Bernie's gonna bring back the gulags.
I need
We were
you
just-
to get in the gulag.
We were just joking about the gulags, but then you outed yourself as a Nazi.
No, I can't wait,
Hey
bro.
guys,
Like,
Corey's here.
Corey? Corey?
He's dead.
Oh.
I killed him.
Bro, what the fuck?
I can't.
Corey? Corey, we can't hear you, bro.
Corey is our ground correspondent from Louisiana.
Yeah,
Corey,
he's-
how's the situation
Alright,
down there?
Lots of
There he is.
rednecks, bro. Lots of rednecks. No, I'm just kidding.
So,
There's an alligator in the swamp with a sword in its head, and if you pull it from its head, you become the king of Louisiana.
Go Tigers! Go
Guys,
Tigers,
we
man.
gotta get on the. We gotta
down
get
the
in the
bayou,
fucking car and
feller.
get there.
No, just kidding.
Corey, from everything I've heard about Louisiana, you can't tell me that's not how it works.
Come on, man. Man, you gotta go down to the bayou, man. You gotta-
Is like an agricultural and shipping hub of the South. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shipping, more
Hey,
like
man, you gotta go
shitting.
down to the bayou. Gotta get some of them scrimps, man. You know what I'm saying?
Jesus. Yeah,
Go
that's not
Tigers.
so much New Orleans. That's more like, you know, like
Nolans.
that's like
Nolans.
northern Louisiana. You know?
I went down to Nolans and got myself some scrimp.
Shut the fuck up.
Come on, boy.
Corey.
Get them scrimps, man.
Corey is a resident of New Orleans.
I'm
This
not.
episode's
Corey
fucking
Corey,
terrible.
as a resident of New Orleans, how does it feel when you hear somebody say Nolans?
Fine.
No.
That's
Now
like
you
an
gotta-
entire like sub dialect here, so it doesn't really bother me that much. But a bunch
Oh,
of people
it's like,
make fun of the
Corey,
people that
People
I
who live here and say Missouri, we know they're definitely not from Missouri.
Corey, while you're
Claire
here,
McCaskill.
let me introduce you to our guest tonight. We have Kyle from Nickelodeon Studios,
Hello.
and we
Kyle.
have
Watch
and we
Nickelodeon.
have his servant Carl Wheezer from Nickelodeon, our sponsor.
I'm not his fucking servant. I'm just a representative.
Carl, you're gonna suck my fucking hog when we get on the limousine out of here, okay?
good
I'm
synonym
you
choice.
fucking asshole. I'm calling the cops.
Carl, remember what
Women
you
really
signed.
be like
Remember
that.
what you're doing this for.
I know I saw you in Epstein's documents, Kyle. You're not safe.
Carl, I
Oh,
think
fuck,
we're
the
gonna have
snipers are
some
back.
alone time.
Why do we hear a helicopter?
Carl,
Okay.
we're gonna have some alone time on the balcony, okay?
Wait. Ooh.
Which type of Skittles is the most
Why?
supreme?
What
Why
type
is
of
Harvey
Skittles?
Weinstein outside of my room?
Sweet and sour is supreme, then sour, then tropical.
Bro, my favorite
contrary to popular belief,
Skittles are the
tropical
ones
is
that taste
best.
like fucking General Chicken.
Dude, the fucking sweet and sour ones literally taste like an orgasm in your mouth with every bite, dude.
I've never had an orgasm in my mouth.
This is
I'm
not a
sorry.
paid sponsorship either.
Yeah,
Hell
Skittles.
yeah.
if you're
Unlike
listening,
Nickelodeon.
can
If
we
there's a
please have
Skittles
some
rep
lady?
listening, I'm fucking out here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Corey,
out here, bro.
Sponsor us,
Jiggly
Skittles,
Hawk,
please.
You know what I'm saying? Get at me.
Sponsor us, Skittles, please.
So,
We're your only fucking
Taste the
sponsor,
rainbow.
assholes.
Corey, you came in way late because we're about 49 minutes in.
Yeah,
but
I'm
however,
massively depressed. I'm
dude,
sorry.
it's
what's
okay.
up?
It's okay, bro.
Hey, we've all been there.
Corey's
week has
got the
been-
girl trouble.
Yeah, this week's been depressing for all of us, but like politically, emotionally, just everywhere, it's been pretty shit. Like just bad vibes all around. It's the 2020 style. Corey,
Remember
as
when
you're
everybody was
well
like
aware,
2020 was gonna be good vibes?
What's
yeah,
up?
as you're well aware, the Iowa caucus happened.
Yeah.
What's your take on it?
I mean, I think there's a lot of good information you can get from it, but it also doesn't necessarily. I don't know. I think Sanders has a real shot of winning this shit.
Bernie
I really
won.
do. I really do think that Sanders has a much better shot than Pete at beating Trump, and I think Pete's Twitter says it all. He's literally quoting like Rosa Parks and shit, trying to get the black vote. And I'm not
Well,
gonna
it's 'cause he's gay. He's a minority. Yeah.
It's fucking stupid that he thinks that it's just dumb, dude. Bernie, you know what I'm saying? I think Bernie has the security on the black vote. You know, I think Pete just needs to realize what he's doing is fucking stupid. He's just a puppet, a big old
Bernie
puppet.
sees race as an issue. He doesn't see it as a reason for PR.
Yeah.
At the same time, though, thank you for your service, Mayor Pete.
Yeah. Thank you for being a desk jockey in Afghanistan.
Oh yeah,
Thank you
Corey,
for
you
your
missed it
service.
earlier.
Thank you,
Either Lane or Kyle. I honestly can't tell the difference because they kind of both sound very similar.
The same.
Really?
I
Made
fuck
it-
it up every day, bro. It's okay.
Because one of them
I'm totally
said
not a
something about a
Nickelodeon clone.
exam Pete Buttigieg and Donald Trump all in the same sentence.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
part of our contract with Nickelodeon Studios is definitely not Lane is a clone of Kyle.
Lane was the failed one.
Lane has
I'm Lane
beard.
2.0.
Kyle has mustache.
I'm the free thinking clone. That's why I'm on the podcast.
The only difference is mustache and beard. That's it. That's it, bro.
So if you
Color
combine them, you get clan,
Yeah,
clansman.
Clan ad. Oh god.
they become the quiz
Shut the
huts
fuck up, weeb.
Planet of the Apes, dude.
Clan.
Bro.
Dude, that's a big ol' oxymoron.
Corey, clan, you shut
Decipher
up.
that one. Wait, what?
Clan, you shut up.
I sure can.
All right.
Alright.
So,
Alright.
I hate myself so much, dude.
Carl, who do you think's gonna win the nomination? Bernie Sanders or Pete Buttigieg?
I think Mike Bloomberg, the Tom Steyer.
I think Mike Bloomberg actually stands a pretty good chance.
Dude, he
Yeah,
got like
his-
zero
his
fucking
only-
votes.
His
Dude,
only
watch.
chance is guns bad.
Dude,
Tom
watch.
Steyer takes his campaign bowling and says we needed this.
Tom just straight up murders everyone else on the next stage. He's like, there's only one nominee now, bitch.
Bro,
Tom
he's
can we talk
just
Steyer
about
gonna
the
shooting
make
some
Republican
chips, says
side?
get these away from me.
Can we talk
Yeah,
about the
that's more of a
Republican
floating
side of the Iowa caucus?
Oh god, the Republican side. Yeah. Bill Weld won.
Yeah, Bill Weld won.
Yeah. You know, he only got 1% of the vote, but he has a delegate.
I saw so
Mhm.
many Snapchats that were like, see, he was innocent the whole time. Today.
Oh, about the acquittal?
Yeah. I was just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
that's it all.
okay.
OJ
So-
got acquitted, but that doesn't mean he was innocent either.
So let's
Whoa,
discuss
whoa, whoa,
this.
whoa.
Let's discuss this. Hold on. Not the
Trump's
OJ
gonna
part.
tweet
We're
out,
not gonna-
"Yeah, I fucking killed him."
We're not getting into OJ. Oh boy.
Yeah,
Oh.
we're not getting into OJ, okay? We're not.
We're not allowed to talk about OJ in this household.
Yeah, I think OJ's down here with us.
You must have quit.
Hell yeah, Johnny Cochran, bro. Rest his fucking soul.
He
So,
let a murder get away.
Bless
So,
up, God.
Hold on. Guys, we're getting a little off track here like the rest of this episode.
Sorry, bro.
Corey, can I eat your ass after the podcast?
Not
Basically, we all know Trump broke the law, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
And even
Let's
if
be-
it wasn't illegal, it was immoral as fuck.
And can we be
Yeah.
honest
Can
about
we,
this? Did
make a statement about it? Because
yeah, let's just
some of
let's
us don't know what he did to break the law. We just
Yeah.
he made bad decisions.
let's have a recap about the impeachment trial, just like a quick one, you know.
All right. So basically, the whole Ukraine disaster. Donald
I
Trump.
mean, yeah.
Why did it sound like you're taking a shit?
It really
This
did.
Because
impeachment
I
was
was-
massive shit.
There's not a fucking toilet down here. Damn. We're just trying to shit.
We out here
Finish
vibing.
shit.
All right. So
I think he just went to shit for a second.
I love you guys. I just wanted to, join in. I didn't know y'all were even still doing the podcast.
Nah, dude, we good. We were
It
doing
straight
this,
up
bro.
even says Ministry of Vibes recording. I don't know what I was. I hate myself. I miss
keeping
you
this
guys
in.
so
This is
much,
fucking-
bro.
Alright, so, yeah. Bro, we all love each other here. We are a polycule without actually being a polycule.
No, we're a polycule with Jones. Come on, that's
Oh, yeah,
literally
fair.
confirmed
That-
in the
that's
Twitter
canon.
lore, bro. It's canon.
Yeah, fuck all you guys.
Do you want to be part of the fucking
I mean,
polycule?
we can negotiate
No.
the terms of that. Okay, whatever.
Okay, bro. You do
Be
you.
like that. We don't even
So
need
basically,
you.
Donald Trump used his influence as power as the president to say to Ukraine, "Hey, we would like to know what happened in the Ukraine situation." And this guy Joe Biden, he's a corrupt politician, and I'd like you to look into him, which is illegal. And it's the same shit that fucking Nixon did and was impeached for.
I'm not a crook.
No, like,
So-
this entire
Soprano.
impeachment thing, like this entire impeachment
That
is
was
just
good.
like it's Watergate if everybody was incompetent.
It's Cheeto Gate, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
Nixon's, like I've said before, Nixon's rolling in his grave. He could have just said nothing and gotten away with it.
He could have just
Start-
said no fake news.
Yeah. And
Start that as
I'm
a
not gonna-
hashtag Cheetogate.
I'm not gonna say that Trump was the only one at fault.
I honestly think it
Um,
would trend.
Like
Hashtag
no
desperate
shit, Joe
Cheeto.
Biden's corrupt, but at the
Yeah,
same
Joe
time,
Biden's corrupt.
like
But Joe
using
Biden's
as
a
leverage in a
private-
foreign
yeah.
country is still fucked.
Get
Yeah.
everyone to fucking tweet this.
Tweet what?
But Joe
Fuck.
Biden's also a private citizen, and he has to be taken to an actual trial, not a fucking Senate trial.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna say that Joe Biden is corrupt, you have to turn around and say that Donald Trump is corrupt, because they both did the same exact thing.
They really did. Every rich person does it too. It's the same shit. Like, it's the same idea of like some rich dad like giving their son like a fucking cozy desk job in their office building, you know? Like, he does fuck all, but he makes like 7 digits a year.
Yeah, it's great. I love people who claim that they're, they know what's best for this country when they've never worked a day in their life.
Oh, hell yeah.
Remember,
I'm-
the rich elite are a minority.
That's that's why I'm voting Bernie, because there's actual receipts of this man out here working.
We got the receipts,
Receipts,
boys.
bro.
Just like how we got them in Iowa caucus.
Yeah.
Bernie
Yes.
fucking won.
One.
Will he win the nomination? Probably not, because some bullshit's gonna happen. But hey,
No, we cannot let that.
No.
Pessimism is just being lazy, dude. Learn that
Trump's
from
gonna pull
Chopin.
the. If Bernie runs against Trump, Trump's gonna pull the bullshit that well, yes, Senator Sanders and I have both been arrested, but I wasn't convicted of a crime. Yeah, except you were arrested for fucking espionage, and Bernie was arrested for the civil rights, protesting in the Civil Rights Act.
He was arrested for cooming.
He was protested for saying, "Hey, don't be racist."
Bernie was arrested for passing the booth.
If Bernie passed you the booth, would you accept?
I
Yeah,
knowing
makes
that it's Sam. Knowing it's Bernie, it's probably some good shit.
It's really good shit, I'm sure. God,
Oh,
he's so
man.
based. So
God, this
Remember
really
that-
side railed really quickly.
this side railed really quickly. This is here at the Ministry of Vibes podcast, the impeachment thing, nobody fucking cares.
Yeah,
Like,
we really
genuinely.
don't.
Like,
We knew
this is
that
how
he wouldn't.
little we care about the impeachment trial. Like, here,
We knew
show of
even before.
Alright, guys.
Okay.
All who, like, knew the impeachment trial was just gonna end in Trump being acquitted, say aye.
Because the
Like-
Senate is conservative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's conservative. It would just be a vote among party lines. There's no 2/3 majority there, so nobody fucking
Although what did
cares.
surprise me is that Mitt Romney voted guilty.
I'm not surprised actually, because Mitt Romney was like a basically never Trump guy like since the beginning.
Oh, I didn't know that. I just
Yeah,
thought
he was
was
one of the
a
ones that
threat
Because
against him.
according to Mitt Romney, Trump is not a real conservative.
Like no, like
Not Christian
actually,
enough.
the only thing that was ever surprising about the impeachment trial was like the whole John Bolton saga. There.
Oh yeah, how John Bolton fucking
was just like actually, yeah, I
defected
have
from the
evidence about
Republican
this
Party.
shit.
how John Bolton basically said, "Yeah, fuck the Republican Party, I'm defecting."
Yeah, well, it's just weird because John Bolton's like one of like the biggest proponents of like war hawking in Iran and shit. So like this isn't by any means like a fucking congratulations to him, but
This is just at least he's honest.
like
How
yeah,
many
shitty
Republicans are
views
gonna
on a
think
lot
he
of
committed a
things,
war
but-
crime just because he has defected political sides?
Oh yeah, and then like Fox News and shit, it's like, oh, he's a leftist. God, yeah, famous leftist John Bolton.
We stand our queen. We are fucking living in
John
rarefied
Bolton
air.
and Bernie Sanders. Dude, John Bolton's gonna be Bernie Sanders' VP.
Oh
I'm
no.
calling it now.
You know what's funny
That's a
though?
flex on the Republics.
He like wanted dirt on Biden, and Biden's polling terribly. So it's just like, what a fucking waste.
Yeah, who the fuck cares about Biden?
Oh,
Literally.
like we
He got-
said, the
he
Republicans
fired his
think that,
campaign manager.
like we said, the Republicans think that Bernie is a weak candidate.
Yeah,
They think Biden is the strongest somehow just
No, I was
because he was a
legit, like-
bummer.
so I was at work, right, and my boss listens to Fox News all the time, which that's his deal, not mine. Anyway, I like overheard like the anchors on Fox News talking about how like Joe Biden's like their strongest candidate in the Democratic Party. And this was after the Iowa caucus, mind you.
Honestly, at this point, I'm starting to think that Republicans don't even care about what happens in the Democratic Party, Like-
Genuinely, they don't.
which is why they fucking tend to lose. It's
when they
it's just, I don't need to learn about my opponent. I'm better than my opponent by default.
So, guys,
No, they just automatically assume, oh, if you're a Democrat, you're a corrupt piece of shit that's taking money from corporations.
all right, guys. So, are we
Hey,
all taking bets
corporations,
here
give me
about
money.
who's going to win?
Let me know.
What?
All right, let's all take bets here. Like, A, who do you think's going to win the Democratic nomination, and B, who would win in the general election?
Bernie. Guarantee Bernie's gonna win the nomination.
And if it
Because
was Bernie
they-
versus Trump,
That's a tough call. I think Bernie has way more supporters. He definitely get the popular vote, but then again, fucking
Electoral
Hillary got the
College is
popular
wrong.
vote. Yeah, Hillary got the popular vote. And...
I feel like though, like I kind of agree. I agree with that standpoint to the degree of the popular vote would be so much more vast than it was when it was 2016, and I feel like
But
that
also-
draw a lot more attention to the popular vote system and the electoral college in general. And there'd be so much more public anger towards that.
It's
to,
gonna
the
be
point
like
where
the
they would have
fucking.
to revise it.
It's gonna be like the Al Gore Bush fucking vote.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's gonna
But
be
keep
like
in
10
mind
times
though
worse than
that Bernie
too.
not only won popular vote at his caucus, he won the delegates too.
Exactly. So this is
So
actually
he
like a
can-
massive step.
He can do both things. He has the power. Yeah,
He's not
he
just a
has.
face. Bernie has the ambition. He has the strength. It's just
Like, the Democratic
need-
Party knows this too. That what's going to happen is, I feel like they're going to try and shoot for a brokered convention and get the super delegates involved. Because if the super delegates get involved, it's over.
100%.
I feel-
That's exactly what they're gonna do, and that's why I think Pete's gonna win the nomination for the.
Like,
Democrats. And I think he's the only one that stands a chance against Trump.
Okay,
Nah.
I personally think that Biden will win the thing.
Yeah.
Nomination
Honestly,
for the
that was
Democrats.
my-
Yeah.
Biden has no chance against.
Because keep in
Biden has
mind,
no chance against Trump.
Oh,
do
I
keep
don't-
in mind too, Iowa's one state. There's still 49 to go in the end. You know, like, whoever's the front runner now won't be the front runner soon. You know, like, I could definitely see Bernie taking it as front runner, but like Pete,
Okay.
I feel like he could easily fade out from Warren or Biden.
I'm thinking like the third state down the line, the Democrats are going to get their shit together and realize what's going on.
I think it's
Because-
let's
And
see.
they don't have the impeachment bullshit
But-
going
Yeah,
on.
the
too.
order is New
Back
Hampshire and
on the
Nevada right now.
platforms.
By the time we reach, what is it, South Carolina after Nevada?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Bernie's he's gonna have several wins because I see him winning New Hampshire. I see him winning Nevada.
Hmm.
I just
I
Nevada
think
made me not
Warren's
so
gonna
much.
drop out.
Well, no,
Nevada's a
has
notorious
Vegas
swing
and
state.
everything too. Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
Warren's dropping out by Super Tuesday, bro.
Maybe.
I think
Do you think her supporters would go to Pete, or do you think they'd like just say fuck it and go for Bernie?
I think they'd probably go to Bernie.
that's where we come in. We have to be understanding. We have to be, regardless of if you agree with Bernie or not. If you're a fucking a never Trumper, you have to vote for Bernie.
Because here's the thing, if Bernie doesn't get nominated, like, very few Bernie supporters will actually vote. In my opinion too, like, I feel like for example me, like, if Bernie doesn't get nominated, I don't think I'm voting.
This isn't
The Bernie-
2016. We're not voting for the next best in line. We want the
Yeah.
best, and we will get the best.
There is
Like,
no
so
Which
if
is
you-
why we're gonna get stuck with Biden, because you
Yeah.
never get the best
It's
candidate.
like, especially like to the people here that are like vote blue no matter who, or like, you know, they just don't want Trump in office. If you don't want Trump in office, vote for Bernie.
And like, I think the Yang supporters are on that because we saw at the Iowa caucus that if their county wasn't viable, they just were absorbed by the Bernie crowd.
Exactly,
It's,
and like,
they share a lot of the same ideas. It's just they really want to see change.
hell, even
Yo,
Yane
shout
on
out,
Twitter is
shout
all
out to
about
the
Bernie.
Yang supporters.
Yeah, shout out to Yang Gang. You guys really
only
pulled through
only
there.
some of them though. Only some
Some-
of them.
Some
The
of them
rest
are like
of them are
memes
cunts.
on Reddit and shit. Yeah,
Yeah,
but the ones that
Yang
cross the
Gangers who
line,
aren't on Reddit.
the ones that cross the line and support Bernie, good on you, dude. If you're Yane till the end, I'm sorry, bro. I'm very sorry.
You might want to choose a different candidate.
Yeah.
Same with Warren supporters. Like, we understand that she's the Democrat queen that you want, but she's after the whole CNN debate debacle, she has no power. She's been outed as just in it for the fucking votes. There's nothing you can do about it. Like,
Oh, absolutely.
I don't know how anyone went through the fucking CNN debate and believed Warren when she said that Bernie didn't think a woman could run.
Yeah, like, genuinely. And then, you know, CNN fucking, like, put a hot mic on her just to see, like, if Bernie would say anything at the end of the debate, and he just fucking is just like, no. Like, Bernie is a master of being able to, like, handle this shit. Like, he does not take shit from anybody. You know?
Like, the DNC, they're trying to mold Warren into the next Hillary Clinton. And guess what guess how Hillary Clinton did in the 2016 election?
And
Like,
here's the thing, too. Like,
Here's a clown.
originally,
Yeah.
Bernie didn't want to run in 2016 either. Like, he was supporting Warren to run.
yeah, he was trying to endorse her, and then she said, nah, so Bernie fucking did it himself, and
Exactly.
look where that got him.
Like, and he
Like,
has a
she
long
had-
history.
Fundamentally wrong.
He has a
Warren
long history.
had
over
her
the past,
chance.
like since the fucking 70s and 80s, man. He's been like fucking like a woman could be president. We should have a woman president in the future, you know? But it's like I feel like Bernie's now taking it upon his own hands to do what he believes he needs to needs to get done.
Bernie
You know?
trans, Bernie new woman president.
Shit,
Bernie's,
Bernie
Bernie comes out
trans.
as trans.
And also, Bernie was the only one that originally said trans rights. So,
Yeah,
you know, keep that in mind.
like all you trans
Warren,
folk out there
Warren
fighting
had
for
her
your right to
chance.
party.
Yeah, Warren had her chance and she fucking squandered it. That's all there is to say.
Like,
And then
Sure, there's the talk
Klobuchar,
of, like,
Gabbard,
there's the talk of
Bloomberg,
like
Steyer,
Warren-
they're out.
Oh, yeah, no,
Klobuchar,
like,
if she did become the candidate, she'd just kill Trump with her laser vision.
like right now, there's 4 people that could possibly be in the nominee. Like, the 4 are, you know, Bernie, Buttigieg,
Trump goes to open his
Biden.
mouth and then
It's like they get up on the stage, Klobuchar comes out, and Trump comes out, and then Trump goes to open his mouth, and then Klobuchar just laser visions him, and she's like, "Silence, cuck."
Based. Like, Warren doesn't have the girl power, though. She'll go up on stage with Trump, and then Trump will just do the racist, like, wah, wah, wah noise, you know? Then, like, that fucking
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Wait, you mean
Klobuchar has some kind of
Yeah.
You
power.
can't say it.
You can't say it, bro.
It's like the N-word for them.
Fuck.
I have a feeling that Tulsi Gabbard could have had a chance if she was
Coulda.
way more progressive.
Or
she-
got
Yeah.
cocked by
or if she
Hillary
actually
Clinton.
took a side.
Yeah, if she actually had any media focus.
Can we talk about
She
how old is
Wait,
AOC,
hold on.
by
I
the
just
way?
want to ask. Hey,
She's not
I
old
just want
enough.
to ask someone a quick question.
Yeah.
But
Carl,
when will she be old
Carl.
enough?
Carl, what is your opinion on Tulsi Gabbard? Well, I just want her to crush my head with her thighs. That's
Kyle.
all.
AOC is 30. She will be 35 in 5 years.
Oh,
I can see
so
AOC running
just
for
in-
president in the future, or like
Actually,
or,
she
like-
could be. She'll be 35 in 4 years because
Oh,
it's now 2020.
so
She might have a chance of
So-
running in 2024 if it's not Bernie.
That I could see that. Mm.
all right,
Yeah.
AOC is our dark horse.
All right, so this episode
think
has
we've-
been running a little long now. We're at like
yeah, I
around
think I
10
was about to
minutes.
say we're running low on gas, so I think it's
Yeah.
time to put a cork on this one.
Well, anyway, as you all know, this episode's been a long one. There's been a lot of news.
Brought
this
to you by
week.
Nickelodeon.
Brought to you by Nickelodeon. They've provided us this extra 12 minutes of airtime.
That's right, baby.
Actually, before we go, does anybody have local news in their area? Or
Oh,
anything
okay.
else?
I actually got some really funny news. So there's a town near where I'm from, and they have a giant golden ring statue for absolutely no reason at all.
For Sonic?
No, just because they had extra taxpayer dollars.
Dude,
Like, what
Dude,
can
you're
we do
in
with
the
this?
Sonic lore today.
Yeah, but so there's like extra taxpayer dollars, and I'm like, oh, what do we do? Let's build a giant golden ring for absolutely no fucking reason at all. So so people are just making fun of it, calling it the golden butthole or whatever, blah blah blah. So today, some guy went up in a Sonic costume and took a bunch of pictures with it, and now he got fucking arrested.
Yo,
Based.
Sonic guy, shout out to you.
Yeah,
Get you on the podcast.
Good luck to you, bro. Like, we'd love to interview you.
That's
Maybe
great.
someday.
I do.
Actually, Lane, yeah. I mean,
I do also have some news regarding. Of course, Chiefs won the Super Bowl. It was a great victory. Yada yada yada. So we had celebration afterwards in Kansas City and basically all across Missouri in major metropolitan areas.
Aside from St. Louis, because they're still pissed about losing the Rams.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
they're getting on the right side, you know what I mean. And
Yeah.
Fuck the
you know,
Rams.
the Kansas City Police Department has the audacity to tweet out, "Damn Kansas City, you shooting off fireworks like it's the Middle East."
Bruh.
Wait, what?
Wait, hold on, let me pull up the exact tweet because I fucking did a quote tweet of it because it was funny as fuck. Let me just pull it up. Anyone else got a story while I'm looking?
Kyle, do you have one?
No.
Carl, do you have a story?
Yeah, I do. Jimmy's dad got arrested for war crimes against Serbians.
God damn it, not again.
God damn it, Hugh.
Oh yeah, also shout out
He's
to
quacking
Justin.
crazy, man.
All right,
Also
what's
shout out to Justin Jackson from the LA Chargers. He's a true Bernie bro through and through.
Hey.
Hey,
This man gets it.
this
Corey,
man gets it.
Corey,
He will
do you
too
have any
be
local news
disappointed
you want to
when
discuss before we close
Bernie
out?
wins the
Aw, man.
candidacy.
All right, bro.
Hold
I'll
on.
make
I'm
it out of
finding-
purgatory eventually. I'm kind of getting tired of the smell down here, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
smells like
Lane, hurry
Yeah,
the
the
fuck
Kansas
up.
City.
Buttigieg.
Okay. The Kansas City Police tweeted, "It's a Super Bowl victory, not the purge."
Jesus fuck.
That's very
Christ.
different from saying, guys, it's not the Middle East.
Yeah, what the fuck, dude? Yeah.
Fake news.
Fake news, bro.
Yeah,
Can't
trust
believe
fund kids don't come outside. You might get your shit pushed back tonight.
Damn, Peggy. All right.
Oh.
I
fuck the
think that
Kansas
Time
City
to
concludes
Police
this
put a cap
episode.
on this thing because it's getting toxic.
Yeah, Jesus.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah, we're all dying here. Everybody
All
want to say
right, Carl.
goodbye?
There's a helicopter waiting for us outside. We should probably go.
No, I saw Kevin Spacey on it. I'm his biggest fan.
Kevin Spacey's in hell, man. We're in the wrong spot for him.
He's in hell.
Is Dan Schneider
Alright.
there too?
Yeah, I saw that
No
there.
comments.
Fuck.
Alright, everyone stay tuned for the next episode. We will have our shit together by then.
We won't.
Hopefully.
Bad vibes.
We
all
won't.
around.
I hate
Yeah.
myself.
There's only one way for the vibes to get better, and that's Bernie getting elected. Good night.
Ami, entends-tu le vol noir des corbeaux sur nos plaines? Ami, entends-tu ces cris sourds du pays qu'on enchaîne? Oh, et partisans, ouvriers et paysans, c'est l'alarme. Ce soir, l'ennemi connaîtra le prix du sang et des larmes. Montez de la mine, descendez des collines, camarades. Sortez de la paille, les fusils, la mitraille, les grenades. Oh, et les tueurs à la balle et au couteau, tuez vite. Oh, et saboteur, attention à ton fardeau, dynamite. C'est nous qui brisons les barreaux des prisons pour nos frères. La haine à nos trousses et la faim qui nous pousse la misère. Il y a veut, ce qu'il fait quand il passe. Ami, si tu tombes, un ami sort de l'ombre à ta place. Demain, du sang noir séchera au grand soleil sur les routes. Chantez, compagnons, dans la nuit, la liberté nous écoute.